Hello everyone and welcome back to your new favorite event, Oniland. You might be wondering, why are we in a cutscene right now? Have you progressed without me? I can confidently tell you the answer is no. The only thing I've done is started it. I was really close to capping on AP and figured I'll just start this mission. We have like a story mission. It wants a rider. It has riders and berserkers, similar to the last couple nodes. And we're just going to see where it takes us. And amusingly enough, I actually picked Semiramis as my servant for this one. Blindly picked it, and we immediately get Semiramis in. Looks like our first ascension. Tough to decide whether this is my favorite or my second favorite ascension. I really like the hair on this one. The outfit's great. The third ascension also has a really good outfit, but the hair just doesn't do it for me. Let's see how this goes. Alright, okay, Amakusa. There's like no audio? Oh, there we go. I'll let it sit for a couple minutes. Alright. Yeah, why are you out here on a theme park, Semiramis? Just hanging out with Shiro? Wow, very serious, Semiramis. Come on. That's because you like hanging out with Amakusa. It's a good ship, everyone. Not a fan of the spinny cup seat. Me neither. Kind of boring. That's because you weigh like 500 pounds. She can't even be on screen. That was it. Wait a minute. Never. He's crashing her. You also can't suffocate. Hint, 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 hint. Summer Caesar? When? He just wants a hug from his mom, right? Over where? What do we have going on? Sigurd and Brynhild? What's going on? What's going on? Come again? Oh, the Valkyries are here. You know, once you've taken a second look at this outfit, it's kind of cute. Look at it from a distance and it's not full screen, it's kind of eh. Well, I think it looks alright. I think it looks alright here. Just slightly more detail work on the breastplate here. He's of course got this leather, no coat. Or cloak, I guess. The small cloaks they wear. Kind of I guess they're like raincoats, right? Small raincoats or whatever. They're good for disguising you and keeping water off most of your body. Your legs will still get hit, right? Thread. That is never a name I thought I'd ever see given to a woman, but alright. I'll kill him, alright. Yes. Murder is peaceful. Portland being the best Valkyrie. Interact with the person who gave you your superpowers. He knows the other John. Oh boy. All the rider bosses. Wait, what is this outfit? What is this outfit, Iraqi? Real Maeve is here? Wait, why does he want to fight us now? We didn't actually prompt him for a fight. Ah, I see. He hates ninjas because he's a pirate. The Widow, a Shrine Maiden, and a Noichi. Today we learned that Blackbeard's really into Shrine Maidens. And Widows, but that one was a little bit more obvious. Even if it's out of pity. Come on, Blackbeard, you're cooler than that. You're way cooler in the summer event. What happened to you here, man? Wait, is it actually working? Blackbeard succeeding? Yeah, even Blackbeard's confused. Uh-oh. Baraki, why are you so irritating sometimes? Alright. Fighting over gold with a pirate? Is this really a theme park attraction? Or are we just reenacting the latest Pirates of the Caribbean? Oh, these guys actually have like a decent amount of health. Shit. Sitna doesn't. We might end up using her abilities. These guys have enough health that I kind of want to just do this. I have no clue what that means. I should look that up. Maybe another time. Ooh, so close to killing it. Oh good, this will work out well for us. Okay, now I need to know what that means. Its command. One of their command. Ah, it's don't rush, don't rush. Okay. Oh, we're like 2% off. Are you kidding? Should have had Mash go first. Damn. Alright, well, it is what it is. This lasts a couple turns, right? Yeah, that would. I'm not particularly concerned about him, so. No. Time to look up how that's written. Google Translate. Bring us to Japanese. That is not how it is written. Looks like we're going to the fandom wiki and finding what she actually says. Because her dialogue should be written down somewhere. This, at the very least in Japanese. Let's see, attack selected. This one's the only one with repeats, so it's probably this. Watanabe. Says don't panic. Says don't panic. Don't panic. And then the translation is don't rush, don't rush. There's no need to rush. Alright. Cool. I can read the Tanai part. A wa, I don't know what a wa is. Actually, that's what I should look up right now. Cool. Alright, it just seems to mean panic by itself. I forgot Semiramis's NP gave us a little bit of defense. Kinda handy when you're awkwardly taking a ton of damage. Here, mash his abilities down. I believe it's pretty good too, it's like 20%. I still like that her dog's name is Shiro, it's kind of funny. Oh, things are going pretty well, man. Just doing some story stuff, borrowing the story sitting on. She seems fun. I was faffing about for a minute looking up what a couple of Sitnai's voice lines meant, because I don't have my own copy yet. I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to get one for a while, but still cool to find out what they mean. Yeah, you caught. We just started actually a couple minutes ago. This is like the first battle we're doing. Just doing the story stuff that unlocked today. By purely random chance, we picked Sitnai, or we picked Semiramis, and she's like the first servant that shows up in the story for today. I'm still enjoying the dialogue we have in this event. I was getting kind of bored with like the story dialogue, like I was getting really bored quickly. I was getting bored very quickly with this dialogue from the last event, but this event has been pretty entertaining. I was hoping that Blackbeard would be less of a dick in this one, but he's kind of evil this time around, so there's no chance we're getting the cool version of Blackbeard we had during summer. He's not even in the right costume for that, right? There's that greed of a pirate. I do not think Blackbeard knows how to spirit bomb people, but he does seem to be glowing. He's going, he managed to go Super Saiyan. Or his own equivalent, I guess. Sends to second ascension, I believe. Is it actually a boss encounter now? The giant club is there. To see. Of the Magifender girl. You gonna take on some Onis at the side while we fight the boss again? Probably just... They're probably not gonna make us take a mandatory support, right? So it's just gonna be whatever's fun. Sabers, alright. Pay no mind to the underskilled Fran. She's never been in my support list, and I'm using her because she's in the event. I should level her skills at some point. I do like Fran. There's so many servants in this game, I need to level up. So hard. So hard, you can't just get them all. 220%, very nice. Alright, we're gonna rely on Sit and I to do that. We have an archer. Yeah, whatever. See how this goes. Caster shooting is not intended to ever fight. These fights have been pretty easy so far. 220% damage. You just been playing all day today? I'm gonna finish the story and then I'll probably start farming because I believe it is Saturday is raid day. I do want to have some of the bonus. I want to have some of the bonus ready because I don't plan on doing like 1,000,000 points in one day. There's that stock footage. Because I got some time tonight because we didn't start play. I didn't start playing like super late. I'm gonna probably push forward a little bit in the event. Then later today I'm gonna keep pushing my way through Fate Stay Night. Unlimited Blade Works. It's been nice to read. It pulled out a couple small details that I wasn't aware of even after a rewatch of the anime. Which I'm almost done. I have like 3-4 episodes left in my rewatch. That's probably like gonna be my Thursday night. I can't simply play Grandeur. I gotta keep up with anime and other stuff, right? Streaming all day is fun. But I can't, unfortunately I can't stream the anime I'm watching. You get taken down for copyright violations and crap when you do that. Although I think Twitch just rolled out a new feature where like, if you can like host a watch party or something, and it will like, if the other person, the people who join your watch party also have Amazon Prime, you'll get to it'll stream whatever you're watching to them simultaneously, so you're all receiving the same feed, which is kind of a cool idea. Oh, it's Ibaraki's third ascension. I've never actually seen that one. I was figuring it was one of her Lancer ascensions, but I haven't used it. Yeah, I do kind of like this costume. It fits her a little bit better than like the One Piece. What do you think about this ascension? I kind of like it. It's got like the arms are nice. The arms and like the red and white go well with her skin. Kind of cool. The black is like a nice contrast. Whereas like, I think the other one felt like it was light blue or something. It felt really weird. That's not what we'd call chic, but okay. Twin Magifenter. Alright, alright. Since you rolled up Sit and I, did you notice that she does Twin Arm Big Crunch as her extra attack? It was Sit and I, right? Yeah, it was Sit and I that does Twin Arm Big Crunch as her extra, right? I thought that was pretty sick. I kind of like Cather Shootin's pet more than I like Shootin's design. This one feels a little bit gaudy. I don't hate it, it's just a little bit gaudy for me. I can see why people like it, especially if you want Shootin, because Shootin's kind of entertaining. I liked her in Setsuba. But that was, I think, like supposed to be an off moment for her where she's not being like a evil Oni. Be aware, he has class advantage on them. Alright. Like, who was it that did Twin Arm Big Crunch as their extra? Huh. No, it was, might have been Ibaraki. I'll check that in a second. Ibaraki. Who was I using that actually had that as one of their, like, extras? I swear I was using someone. Did I just dream that? Huh. I could have sworn one of the extras had it. That's weird. Maybe it was a dream from last night. Who was I using recently that I hadn't used in a while? I was really impressed with their extra attack animation. I thought it was Sit and I. Ah, whatever. Oh, these guys have like no health compared to the last set of pads. Alright. Okay, I think that the voice line Sit and I made when we clicked your Buster card is my favorite of her voice lines. There we go. Oh, that's yeah, that's right here. Who was I thinking of that had that as their extra? It might have been Lancer Rocky then. Oh, weird. That awkward moment when you're like, ah yes, the Lancer, the Saber we were all expecting but didn't really want to see. Okay. Since I have Brave Chain, we may as well use it. I assume it's only like just this chapter today. Considering we had no crit damage or class advantage on the Saber, that's pretty good damage. Thanks, Semiramis. Unfortunately, Tsunai is not in as good a position to be fighting him. I kind of want her NP to be ready for the next attack. So here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we'll have her kill this guy. Semiramis kill the Berserker. Saber guy's still gonna attack, but he's not super dangerous for us. He has a serious problem with Semiramis. I don't even care if Mash gets her MP. Or, yeah. 220 out of 400%, so you must be like 3/4 of a million. I don't know if I'd rush to getting all the way there for again the week, because you're probably gonna be farming a lot during the raid. At least that's my plan. I was thinking of getting, yeah, I mean, maybe I'd stop around 220. I don't know how much that actually is. I'm expecting to spend like 4 hours on raid day if the boss isn't dead. At least 4 hours. Oh, it's just him by himself. Alright. Yours is just crit rate and defense. Okay. Then we'll wait for a Brave Chain. Yes, we're not in a huge rush, but I don't know how hard he is, and he's probably not that hard to kill. %, not the number I was looking for. Alright. I'm pretty sure those dying flowers that you saw right there at Semiramis' feet only show up in this ascension. One turn on Mash. Alright, that's fine. We'll take our defense up where we can get it. I like Sit9's skill set. It's nice to have a single target or its alter ego. I don't think we had one of those in the game. So getting one now is kind of cool. We're definitely missing that. So we had like several busters, but a dedicated Arthas. Arthas is missing. This is invincible for us, for her, and damage cut to all of us. I like that. This is like a useful ability. You get your invincible, and it helps your team a little bit. It's like obviously not as good as say Illusion from Merlin, but like I have no clue how strong the damage cut is, but you get you're invincible for yourself and you help other people, where a lot of other servants just have like a defensive evade or something like that that only does something for themselves and nobody else. Like Mash has a really good ability because it gives NP. but like those awkward evade skills that have like crit up or something, where you're like, I'm saving this evade. If I'm using this evade skill, I'm saving it because I don't want to die, not because I have crits lined up. Whereas this one, it's like people are gonna take damage, so you use it, and it's just gonna be good. All right. Buster resist down. It's at like 20-ish%. Oh, that's not bad. I guess Sentinel only has like 1.5 multiplier, right? To be honest, I actually thought she would do a lot more damage with the future attacks, but I guess the multipliers aren't as big as they could be. Arts or not to art? This is level 10, so we can give Semiramis or NP next turn. I think we're gonna go for some NPs back to back, if at all possible. Don't do that to me, Blackbeard. Hit me enough to actually have my NP ready. What a tease. Alright. I'm gonna take the defense down first. Yeah, we'll just let Mash die. I already got all the CEs. That's probably about where you want to be, I think. Get your, like, damage CEs. Because those are damage CEs, so you want them ready to rock for before the raid. 2,000. 2,000, are you serious? Okay. I'm assuming his guts will not give him, like, a shit ton of defenses. Mash will just die to his NP, which he'll do first. But in the event he is, there's the inbound. Yeah, 1 HP, okay. I think that's actually a good idea, I might just do that. But make sure I'm set to have finished getting all the CEs from the shop before the raid starts. Then move on from there. This event is still good for story though. The nodes have also been relatively easy to farm, which is kind of nice. I don't know how difficult the later nodes are, but the starting ones were like nice and class specific, so you could just throw several servants of one class at it. But I guess like trick is you gotta have the event bonus servants in your party, right? That's what screws up your composition this time. Rather than running awkward CEs. See you later, Blackbeard. You were less cringe than every time we've seen you. Well, if you're gonna be pushing someone to level 100 next month from 1, yeah, you need the embers. Oh man, that's a lot of ember, man. That's like, depending on how many boxes you want to open, that's like an entire lottery's worth of embers. It's so many. It's like 25, it's like 10 or 25 gold per box. And you need like 1,000. I guess it's only like yeah, it's like 40, 80 bucks. It's like 100 boxes. It's not too bad. You could do it. It'd just be a lot of gameplay. unfortunately, Ibaraki cannot fly yet. I'm down for that. What kind of food are they selling in Oniland? I'll see if I can start running Frankenstein in my farming comps this event, because she's an event bonus servant. Since I'm running since I'm leveling Atlas instead of the Sheltea Mystic Code, I can probably just cleanse her debuff, her stun debuff, whenever she uses it. The only downside is my friend doesn't have high skill levels. Alright, let's see the animation.
Na Ibaraki, Uchi, ようやくランドに顔出せるんやって。楽しみやわ。
主典は我とここに毎回出てるではないか。
そらあんた予告やさかい。ほら頭身もぎゅーっと縮んではるやろ。
見た次回週末北方遊園鬼ランド。主典童子とよく似た鬼。
安城よろしゅ。
They're raising my standards for these events. Now I'm gonna start expecting more spoken segments in their story. I think that's something people would be down for. So moving forward, they're probably I'm hoping they implement more of those. I mean, the animation was obviously exactly 2 frames, but if they have a few more sections that are voiced, especially in Lost Belt 3, I think that would be really cool. Because for the most part, we don't really know what anyone sounds like until we get them as a servant. Or unless they're obviously a pseudo-servant or based on someone. And food courts tomorrow. So we're gonna try out some of these new nodes that I haven't given a run at. Alright. Romantic Serpentine Rondo. Rider. I have no clue what this drops, so I'm just gonna check right now. Romantic Serpentine Rondo. Come again. It's the merry-go-round, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, it drops feathers, dragon fangs, and those firework things. Or those are like churros, right? Cool. Oh, we want one of those. We don't have any of the event Cs though, so this is gonna take a while to kill. Here we go. Not on my friends list, but good enough. Although I would really prefer if that Jack was on my friends list. Can I safely replace Mash with someone like Waver so I can actually use Fran? I think I can. The loss of points sucks. Let's do this. I want to actually be able to use Fran, so I'm going to put Waver in this lineup. I would leave the Jack in place, but this Jack can't NB because they're not on my friends list. I'm just borrowing them for their bonuses. Do these CEs make you an event? If the CEs actually give you a 10% bonus, then I might be able to work something out. Alright. Let's mark this. This will be this is very bad for a 3-turn comp. Semiramis needs 30%. 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. She's gonna go to 95%, and this one's gonna go to 100%. So we'll need arts cards. We'll be face carding turn 1 like this. But I mean, I don't want to run 2 non-event bonus servants. That's just awkward. Or more than 2. think this is what we'll stick with. And we'll just hope Frankenstein doesn't die. We'll level up her skills if she's useful this event. I feel like using a servant with like level 1 in their skills is kind of awkward unless their skills are terrible. And friends are decent. They're not the worst. They're not like terrible. The stun is okay when you want to use it. NP gain is useful because her NP gain isn't amazing. Her NP damage is good, so the tactics is actually not as terrible as it could be. I hope we can actually kill these in 3 turns though, because I don't really want to sit on this for too long. Oh, did I foe my friend? That's a good question. I should check that. Incoming damage is very high. Should have gone for a 3-turn setup. Might be faster. Kill that one. I'd like the damage for next turn though. That'll live. Okay, we got one turn off of this. Stop focusing the one person on the team who I actually don't want to die. You ever notice that? Like, hell, the most vulnerable person is Fran. I mean, if Waver dies, I don't care if Waver dies. He also has more health, so it's not a big deal. It's just like, all the attacks will land on our Berserker. Alright. 100k. Semiramis cannot do 100k. Please stun this guy. Well, we whiff, that's okay. That's very tempting. I'm actually gonna try and get more MP though. Next turn we'll have a better defense up. Forgot that Fran's second ability was actually like a defense down. That's handy. Probably not the strongest because it's not very upgraded, but it's handy. Ah yes, Semiramis does not have an upgrade NP, so she hits like a potato. Good enough. Good enough for me. Alright. Alright, we should have enough hits to actually make use of Fran's quick NP this turn. Hopefully. That's what I'm hoping for. Unfortunately, she uses her NP and gets stunned, and there's nothing we can do about that. So it's gonna be like, NP, take a nap. Kind of. I kind of don't want Fran dying, so I want an NP next turn with Semiramis to keep the and use like Waver's defense up to keep that rolling. We can never extra chain with an NP. We can never properly brave chain with Fran's NP. So we are going to do Blasted Tree. Should do an okay amount of damage. I don't think we're gonna get a second NP with Fran in this fight, so I'm gonna do this right now. I'm fairly confident she survives. But I'm gonna do this anyway, I don't care. Let's see how much damage we can pull with NP2 Fran today. And we don't need more than 10%, so we'll actually use this card first. So we're gonna get like 13k on it. Yes, a time gate every single day, isn't it wonderful? I'm trying to remember if I actually gave foes to my friend. I don't use her very often. Oh, we got a brave chain from Fran, but all the stars went to our assassin, of course. I mean, we even want to just use our assassin. I believe the stun's 2 turns, so this isn't the worst. Truly wonderful time gates. And on top of that, we have the raid time gated for Saturday, which is probably just gated behind the story as part of the normal story gate. And they seem to really like time gates today, this event, but I don't know. I don't mind doing some farming in between the story stuff. It means I have something to do on more days than farm. Like, you gotta change up your pace. You gotta change up the pace if you want to do a couple story segments, then get back to farming. Do a couple story segments and farm. If you're not in the mood to farm, I think it works out pretty well. Although, if you just want to blast through the damn event and get to farming, I can see why it's super irritating, because they like lock the good farming nodes behind those things. Maybe if they put the good farming nodes earlier in the story, it wouldn't be so bad. Main Street, saber farming. Alright. What's Main Street drop? Blah blah blah. Popcorn, okay. Sure. How is it that no one on my... Well, you know what? I'm actually insanely lazy. I don't think I've updated my support list with CEs. Don't tell anyone I know that I haven't done that yet, though. They might not have noticed. Alright. We'll stick with Fran just because we like her. Archer. Do you have any 5-star event CEs? No, I actually I haven't unlocked any from the store, and I haven't really rolled for Sit and I wasn't positive I wanted to. I wasn't planning on rolling for her, so I don't have anything right now. I'm thinking of it. I'm reevaluating my choices right now, though, because I kind of like her. Yeah, you need the materials from the shop to do that, though, right? I don't have any material. I don't have enough to buy anything yet. Then I would change up my roster a bit, because that would make clearing things crazy fast. As we don't have any of them, we can I'm just gonna clear all of the nodes once and then focus on one of them to get the damage seed. I want to know what all the nodes are, because then I can maybe make an educated guess on which to focus on. It's like I have a lot of AoE Buster Serpents. Yeah. I'm not too worried about points though, because I was doing some reading earlier, and apparently, wow, these guys have like no health. Anyway, I was doing some reading earlier, and apparently, like, the points ladder isn't super hard to complete in this one, unlike say like Summer 3 or Journey to the West. So when the raid comes up, I'm just gonna finish the points ladder. It'll be like Apocrypha all over again, where like you're done the raid, and you have twice as many points as you need for the ladder, but you need to still clear the event shop. That's what I'm thinking it's gonna be like. Oh yeah, I mean, it doesn't have a battery. No, that was not the best play. Not the smartest play. We'll live. I think Shadow Buzz is pretty far in, too. I was playing Yakuza last night while he was farming. It feels really weird having 9 mobs and like actively choosing not to 3-turn. But I think the last mob I can't. Oh yeah, Uriel deletes one thing with arts. One thing, really hard. But she actually has like some really good NP gains, so. Yeah, I wouldn't bring Uriel here yet, but if I got the arts bonus, I would do it just because it's bonus to arts, right? So if it's bonus to arts, she's gonna gain so much NP. Like if she gets NP and then like an arts card, she'll probably be ready to rock again. Emiya's gonna make it rain stars. I should kill these guys here with just unlimited blade works, I think. We'll do protection to be safe. Because I'm not used to doing comps with Emiya where you're like not healing everything. Like I'm used to doing hands or something. Oh, is it just damage from those cards? And not like pure color up? I'll look at the card after this. I'll look at the CEs after this. We're probably doing okay on the popcorn thing because we actually have a couple of those event CEs. Oh, the stun actually went off this time. I wish this was like stun immunity for a turn alternatively. Because I can't do anything for her right here. On the other hand, Emiya's gonna crit like crazy, so I'm just gonna give this crit up. I wish we could use this arts card from Fran, but we can't. It sucks. Hold up. Give me all the damage. Fran's not looping. Fran needs serious help to Scotty loop, so even if we gave her quick up, it wouldn't help her. We only need a little bit more to get Emi up there. Okay, Emiya kills one of these, Fran kills the other one. I don't like trusting waivers damage. Yeah, alright, let's see. Fran's NP2, so I think she actually... Okay, Gil, a simple buster. Yeah, Gil having super effective against archers is... super effective against servants is super good for killing waves like this, where it's like one servant as the node boss, you just erase them. I have 95 popcorn, so that's probably where we're going. Oh, there we go, our first ladder CE. I believe this is the quick one, right? It's Q, I'm guessing it's quick. 10% quick. Oh, it's just quick attack strength up. Alright. And gives you magic fender points. They like really want you to take these. It's not just damage. It's not just damage. It's also magic fender points. That's awesome. It's also like a lot more than most of the servants give you. Because 30 is the most, so that's pretty big. That's pretty big in terms of bonuses. That'll also be quick. I have like... Hey, guess who we're using that could use plus 100% quick damage? Yeah, 30% is huge. like relatively speaking. Like Uriel's 10%, so getting CE the 3, like you want to max on. Yeah, Fran's gonna rock that. The best thing about Fran, I can just take her to any node. Sure, she's not as good as Lancelot, but I mean for these oh wait, no, she has like no NP gain, so hold up. We're gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna just put some points into some of her skills. Most notably her damage stuff. Fran. This should be more damage. I believe this is a low level of this skill, so it's actually only gaining like 0.9% per skill up, but it's no big deal. I mean, I like went in on Penth and Hishikata. This guy needs like 100 and something chains. It's so expensive. Yeah, I'm gonna put the skills in on her now. Give her at least like 444. I mean, her skills aren't super amazing, because like this scaling on overload is pretty low, is pretty bad. It also sets you on fire. The NP gain on this is also okay. Bones. Please, no more bones. We're saving the bones. We'll get her to 444 at least. Anyone I want to use in a team gotta be at least 444. I don't know if I want to spend all those bones, as I have another servant that I'm only not spending them on because I know their next skill requires more. 444 is like the minimum you want to run on your servants though. It's just cheap to get there. Alright, 1000 Night Lullaby. Oh, this will be an easy node. Okay, this one I just take Astolfo. And next ticket for 4-star. I'm getting Nero next ticket for 4-star. Actually, what does Nero need? Oh, I'm not looking that up now. This one is the caster node. What does this take? This is the Mystery Forest. It's popcorn. Oh, thanks, bro. Chat saving my life. Alright, popcorn. That is ice cream. Yeah, see, 30% on that guy's Astolfo. Cool, we'll take this guy's popcorn bonus. We don't really need their support, as we will just run Astolfo. Astolfo doesn't care that the event CE... Yeah, this doesn't give me... Yeah, she wouldn't be able to NP in like one turn though. That is one downside. Alright, we got our popcorn. We got our waver. We got Astolfo, who's going to absolutely melt the third wave, so Fran's now our wave 2 killer. Which I'm fairly certain she can actually make it through wave 2. We should be there in a bit. I would... Yeah, 30%. I mean, I could just swap to run... If I move one of these popcorn Cs, I could run a rash to kill wave 1. And just do a 3-turn. That's a good thought, actually. I'd lose that on 20% bonus for now, but I can 3-turn, which is... Or 4-turn. I don't know if I have the damage for it. Let's give that a shot. As long as we aren't losing out on event materials, I think we'll be okay. I don't want to give him this. He needs, here you go. Element. Oh. I mean, yeah, it would help for the percentage, that's true. I was thinking I would take the materials, because then I can get the event CEs that boost percentage. And it kind of gets me ramping up a little bit faster. Although there might be a sit and I chilling out in support who actually has that. That's a good thought. There's one with 60%, which is way more. I wonder if there's one that has the popcorn CE. I mean, I'd probably just go for bonus points here. I guess if you get it from the last... Oh, this is Berserker, get it here. Yeah, we'll do one refresh looking for fishing for popcorn. And then we'll go. I want to spend forever looking for it. Yeah, this is probably a better idea though. This gives you way more points. Start with fishing for points. Sit and I doesn't have a way to get crazy. Oh yeah, we need like 50% for this. I forgot we weren't starting with 50%. I will actually just do mash. We don't have another event Sea Eater Rock, so I'll just run 2030 when I can find my 2030. Okay. Like, it's like clearly we'll just get to 50% naturally some way. No. We're gonna have to face card for a little bit. Alright. Still, Astolfo is going to melt the third wave, which is nice to know for sure. I mean, it doesn't really matter who we make melt the third wave. Astolfo has 3 quick cards though, so we're definitely giving it to him because he's gonna do way more. Like, Fran only has 1 quick card, so she can't actually help us that much here. But if we give her that NP damage up, that's gonna help her kill things. That's like missing your damage thresholds really sucks. NP2 helps. A couple extra skills on the third skill help. The defense down is gonna help for node bosses. That's good stuff then. Alright. Yeah, like, Arash could easily clear this, but we'd need to do some weird stuff because Astolfo is missing the 50% here. Astolfo probably gets the 30% he needs right here. Oh god, that was massive overkill. I forgot he had 100%. Alright, it was just a little bit of overkill. Yeah, you're right. The NP gain isn't super high off of the quick bonus because it's a pretty low bonus. Damn, that's a lot of stars though. Alright, well, Astolfo kills this one. And Fran kills this one, and we're yeah. We're actually like slightly lower than NP than we want to be because Astolfo's not there yet. Right. I'm thinking Fran can kill that with the crit damage. Oh, he missed! We must have been really close on that. Damn. Yeah, he was like 1,000 off. Okay, that's not actually that bad for us. As Astolfo wants a turn. It's gonna be 3 turns next turn, 2 turns the next turn. Okay, we just want to kill this. It doesn't matter if Astolfo gets his NP right now. We bought ourselves a turn here. Waver's gonna have his skills off cooldown in a minute anyway. 100,000. Not super likely that Fran kills that either. Oh yeah. Oh god, the Gil Brave Chains. With crits? With crits? That's painful. That's why I love about Gil. He's like so efficient. It's just like he's got your damage. He's got your star gen. No crits. That's okay. Oh, the event's only buster. Yeah, that might be better than critting anyway. Yeah, we should actually just go for damage this turn. So Fran, NP2 Fran can't actually kill this without like the event C bonus, which is fair. They should balance the mobs not to be killed without the event CE. It's kind of weird when mobs are ridiculously easy. Alright. This is 100% damage bonus. It should be like this, right? And then Fran to hit the portly ghost if it's dead. I keep thinking Astolfo's gonna hit harder than he actually is. Like, I was expecting Astolfo to actually kill that guy handily there. Oh, is it just NP damage? It's very possible I forgot to read. Ah, but it starts at plus 100%, doesn't it? Yeah, it's like plus 100% to 500%. %'s what? So, like, how hard do we hit this turn? Oh man, we can hit with Fran too. Good shit. 220%. That is a huge amount of damage. Alright, what are we gonna see out of Astolfo here? Like 80? 150 seems good. We're very close to just straight up killing that. Alright, if we get 40%, if we get 40% more, Astolfo can clear the wave. That's fine. Have to do popcorn a couple more times. Ooh, pages. I actually need pages. I have exactly 10, and I have like 3 servants that need them. Man, using Uriel is so fun. I feel like Uriel is like one of those servants I used when I was just starting to play. I was using her yesterday, and it was like, I felt like my account was brand new again. I was like, oh my god, I haven't used Uriel in so long. What a fun servant to use. Like, I forgot she can just shoot off her NP and then use it again. And use it again, and then use it again. Alright, we're definitely gonna try and get to like at least 100,000 points. And probably get... What is the popcorn CE? Okay, we can get 3 anglers from popcorn. Okay, we can get 3 anglers or the icing. Is icing Buster? Oh, it's arts. Okay. Probably get the 3 anglers. Oh yeah, the points ladder. How close am I to... I'm assuming I'm getting one of each of the C's next in the ladder. There's royal icing. Oh, the art on royal icing? Yeah. I'm not gonna like full screen it for 5 minutes. But I did do a double take the first time I saw it. It was like, oh, they actually did something like that. Fantastic. I'm just ignoring your pun. It's too painful to read. Yeah, how far do we have to go to get the second one in the tree? Okay, 350,000 is for our 40% bonus. Okay, that's quite a bit in. Oh, we can do 350k in a couple days though. This is the first run of the event, so it's gonna require more than the usual amount of apples. Where is the third anglers? 1.4 million. Okay, that's not happening. We're not doing that one today. Oh yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I'm just wondering what I should set for a goal today. Alright. Clear this one. Yeah, gold, sure. What's this? Assassins, so take casters. Oh, I wish I'd finished leveling up my Nidocris. Nidocris would make this go much faster. We'll just have to use actual Nero. Alright, where are we going for this? This is teacups? Ice cream. Okay. Let's find... we did see a Sitnai a while ago with ice cream. What is this CE? Oh, it's the ice cream CE. How convenient. Nero. Unfortunately, Nero is Buster, so this doesn't really work out for her too well. But she'll melt something pretty quickly. Looking forward to seeing Fran melt someone. Alright, we don't really care about our CEs in the back, and we don't have any other event CEs, so I think we're just ready to rock. I like this. I like the Sitnai skin. Or the Ascension art. Blue is a nice look on her with the pink eyes. Tonight I can actually get a little bit of farming done. It's kind of nice. Oh yeah, we did that. I was almost confused. Not gonna AoE this wave. Not gonna AoE this wave. I really want to run a 3-turn comp, but it's like the event is not letting me do so. Yeah, whatever. These guys have a lot of health. Remember back in the old days of Nero Fest? It feels like it was so long ago that we could just walk up to a node and 3-turn it. Oh my galvanism. So who are you getting for your ticket, Kai? Oh no, we don't have. Oh, we do have. We will have enough for Fran. Thanks, Fran. Nero? Yeah! A man with taste. Saber Alter's pretty good. I really liked her in Shinjuku. Just hanging out with her in like the basement of that McDonald's. That was like really good shit. One of my favorite parts of the story actually was just hanging out with Saber after missions. Is that what inspired you to like Saber Alter, or were you like a big fan of her from the Heavensfield route? I mean, she looked fucking awesome in the movie. I haven't read Heavensfield yet, but I'm on my way there. I was holding off on reading Heavensfield because the movie was coming out so close to when I was planning on reading it. Unfortunately, coronavirus stepped in and decided I wasn't going to be watching it in theaters. Yeah, she's fucking cool in Heavensfield, man. I have a copy of Heavensfield 2, And I think I've watched like that fight scene with Berserker like 5 times. I love that fight. I wasn't sure what to expect going into like the Heaven's Feel movie. But holy shit, that was good. And Fran before Mustafa? Probably not, but this is gonna be fun. She does not get NP damage. She gets decreased crit rate, so we are not going to care. I want to benefit from the crit, the extra quick. Alright, let's see how much damage we can do. Oh, that was like 11k. They're the best sabers available. Very true. Very true. Very true. Fortunately, you missed Saber Lily, who is going to be in the Friend Point Gacha soon enough. I forget when that actually happens. Saber Lily used to be a welfare from the Saber Wars event, and they, on Japan at least, they put her in the friend pool, so you can actually pull her. I pulled her the other day on my Japanese account. I was like, oh, I completely forgot they did this thing. You can get Saber Alter Lily. She's not as good, or not Saber Alter Lily, Saber Lily. She's not as good as Saber Alter, but like if she's MP5, she's better. I think it's... Ah, you only got her to MP2, I was gonna say. At MP5, she beats Saber Alter until Saber Alter's like MP2 or 3. So it's not actually... So like, if you already have Lily, it's not usually a good idea to go with Alter unless you need that second AoE Saber, which... I mean, you can definitely go for a second AoE Saber. I think when you're first starting out, you don't really need a second one, but once you've gotten a servant of every class up to max, you definitely want to start looking at getting duplicates of all your farming servants and duplicates of all your boss killing classes. Because like, even if you run 1 DPS for boss kills, you know, you never know when you get randomly crit to death. I think we've cleared every node. I keep going up there because I really want there to be something right here. I want a node at the top here. The boring and safe place is to put the node right here. And I'd vastly prefer it to be at the top of the Ferris wheel because that would be cool. Oh, we finished our quest. Let's just turn these in. Having quests to turn in. Having quests to turn in that haven't been turned in bothers me. I don't mind the inventory stuff because I know I'm like basically at my limits in terms of inventory management. Alright, I think the Saber node was popcorn, right? Saber node is popcorn. We don't know what this drops. What do I actually want? The Saber node. Saber node is Main Street. It drops popcorn and acorns. I don't actually care for acorns. What about... Merry-go-round is bullet things. This one's a silver, so I believe it's less efficient. Thousand Night Lullaby. Popcorn and pages. That's good for us. Okay, I'm gonna do this one first. We're gonna farm this for a bit. I want the pages. Stakes are okay. And caster red gems are fine. That and we need the popcorn. Delicious, delicious popcorn. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've actually had popcorn in a while. Yeah, I don't usually buy that in my snack rotations at home, so... Man, it must have been like 8 months since I last had popcorn. In real life. That's weird. I used to have popcorn like every night. I don't know what happened. It just fell out of favor. I'm now like more of a chips person, I guess. Alright, there's a fine sitting eye with popcorn. We'll grab her. What do you have for snacks then? Obviously not popcorn. Oh, you're in France. Cool, cool. I haven't been to France. I would like to visit sometime. It's on my list of places to go. It's a very long list, and will take a very long time, but we'll get there. Alright, Fran has it. Oh, no Fran. You'll stick with this for now. What's your snack of choice? Fries? Chips? I don't know, like random stuff, like bagels? I don't know. I feel like a baguettes joke would just be like too stereotypical. So I do like having like nice bread with some olive oil and vinegar. It's a nice mix. Alright, let's kill these guys. I really like the art for this 3-star CE we have for the popcorn drops. I spent like a couple minutes when I first got it taking a look at it. Yeah.
一気火星に滅ぼしてくれよ。やるぞ、マスター。
Oh yeah, cookies are a popular snack. Could be cookies. I had cookies a lot more when I was in college. Gâteau apéritifs. Gâteau is cake, right? Was it like pastries or something? Oh, it's like... Oh, okay, salty things. Yep, yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Synonyms are all over. I'm gonna look up what these are. Gâteau apéritifs. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, like a bunch of mixed snacks. Yeah, alright. I think from a Google search, looks like you got like mini pretzels. I forget what those are. Those like shreddies? That one looks like that. Some nuts, some other stuff. Looks very similar to like the party mix bags we have over here. Yeah, that's a good choice. I can respect that. Oh, it's like a huge variety of stuff? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. My parents usually have one of those. Yeah, my parents usually have like one of those when they get stuff. I like salty stuff. Like my favorite chips are salt and vinegar. That's usually what I buy. Like I'll buy a couple bags of salt and vinegar chips, and then either like regular or dill pickle. Because of course I also like dill pickles. Alright, Astolfo, let's see some. Alright, to each his own. Okay, Astolfo, you got your crit damage still.
つまらん。
よいしょ。
無駄だ。
And holding off on doing anything with Astolfo is getting nerve-wracking. His health's getting really low. Okay.
うん、よし。
Couple crits and he gets up and dead.
いくよ。
I'm glad I have Astolfo though. The 50% battery makes up for the fact that we don't start with any CE. Or don't have any starting gauge.
へへ、どんなもんだい。
I like snacking a good bit. I don't have any snacks with me tonight. I usually have snacks like 2-3 nights a week. Helps when I'm like sitting here playing video games or reading books or whatever and just completely forget to eat. And it's like too late. It's like, you know, when it's like 9 or 10 in the evening, I'm just like, do I want to make dinner and then go to bed, or do I just want to like grab a snack that I don't have to make? I feel like that's one of the reasons I like to snack a good bit. We got our first CE. No, we are actually buying something. We're not repeating this quest. This is a good snack. I keep buying pastries to eat for breakfast and then eating them as snacks. I want something to appear there. I like exploring them. Alright. Oh, it's only 150 instead of 200 this event. Why didn't I pay attention to that? Are these cheaper too? 100? 100. These are 20. 6 and 3. So 6 is way more efficient. Yeah, 40s, 30s, 20s. These aren't much cheaper. Okay. Well, we got our second quick one, so we'll be able to farm that. If we have our NP gauge up, we'll be able to farm it faster. Now the problem is getting a rainbow in one ticket. Oh my god! I threw a yellow ticket out when the banner first came out, hoping to get it. Still, it's a rainbow. Rainbow is so exciting. What was it? I have a need to know. The rainbow betrayed you. The rainbow betrayed you, but what did you get? Oh god, Orion, no, no. The only thing worse. I think the only thing worse is Shazred, right? Unless you don't have an archer. Which I feel like you probably have an archer who's decent enough. Like, at the very least you have Uriel, who's a very similar character in terms of role. Someone put a Sit-Eye on their list. I mean, I haven't put one up myself, so I can't get too mad, but still. Okay, now is there a popcorn Sit-Eye? We'll take this one if we don't see anyone else. Yeah, we'll take this one. Yeah, it's like, I feel like you're set for archers. Gil is basically a single target and an AoE archer all in one. Oh yeah, you're set. You're set. Okay. I guess we run this and just pray that we get some arts cards. Events. Oh, it went to my stupid present box. God damn it. Tomoe. I like Tomoe. Yeah, that is painful. With that kind of roster, getting Harai and you're just like, I don't even want this thing. Right in, I mean, I wouldn't recommend throwing it away for Rare Prism, but you kind of get the feeling you're like, I almost would have preferred just rolling a Rare Prism. Oh, that's hugely disappointing. I'm sorry, man. I've had a couple of those painful rolls myself, and yeah, it sucks. Yeah, that's a nice glass of rainbow disappointment. A certain useless goddess vomiting up stuff. Actually, wait. I don't know if you've seen Konosuba, but in Konosuba, Aqua Vomit's rainbow colored. Alright, so we know for sure we can clear these waves when we AoE NP. We just have to actually get to the NPing part now. Oh, I should have put Galvanism up. What am I doing? Alright. Waver gonna be getting his NP off before anybody else does. God damn. It's fine. It's fine. We just have to wait till Waver's skills come off cooldown next turn. Actually, that does work for us. Waver's skills come off cooldown, so we should just kill these guys. You got a nice bottle of Rainbow Disappointment. I haven't done a lot of rolling since Guildfest. After the suffering that was Guildfest, I'm still recovering from that 600 St. Quartz into not getting Gilgamesh. I'll be definitely rolling through him again come Christmas, but until then I gotta keep my keeping my tickets a little bit. Well, I'll probably spend my tickets. I'm keeping my quartz close at hand. Alright, Fran. Let's melt these guys. I'm fairly confident we're ending this in 3 turns. So you're just on a hot streak this week, is what you're saying, or this month. Well, it was like 6 weeks. It was like 3-4 weeks ago. You're just on a hot streak these last couple months. Nice. That's a nice couple of grabs. Like I was talking last night about how I think Sitanai is like a really good choice if you don't have a ton of servants in your cavalry class. In your cavalry class list, because she's like pretty good. She's a 5-star and she can effectively DPS against bosses of all sorts. Like you need someone to kill riders, assassins, or casters. She's pretty good. Seems like you got a nice selection, but it would still be really nice to... Damn, that's a lot of... That is actually a lot of stars. The only person who didn't get stars is... Look at the star distribution. 0. 0? Yeah, yeah. I mean, Sitanai is like an okay single target rider. She's not the best single target rider, but she's also like a backup single target DPS for every other class, right? What I was saying earlier was like, you want a couple, just a couple of everything. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, Sitanai is not good for farming either. Yeah, you need a good so you're hoping to, if you're getting a wild rainbow, you're kind of hoping you get like Drake, right? That would probably be like, if you're not getting what you're looking for, that would be pretty good for farming. Drake. You know, I guess a Lancelot so you can Scotty better. Okay, we're just gonna do this for a while. Thanks. Don't care. Yeah. Who would I want in a random rainbow? I can tell you who I wouldn't want, but who would I actually want? There was a MLB popcorn there. What the heck? MLB popcorn on MASH. Kind of want to sit and eye with popcorn, but I'm also not gonna. Damn, this guy already has sit and eye at 10, 10, 10. Holy shit. It's been out 2 days. Well then we don't care about Zerker. So Drake's the girl for you. Okay, so it's 4 turns for that. Alright. Yeah, Chloe in February, I think, right? That's gonna be fun. I actually liked Prisma Ilya. I mean, it had some irritating moments, but it was generally good. Nightingale Santa. Oh yeah. Nightingale Santa's cool. I really like the design of her gun. She's got like that open belt, and it like shoots shoots needles, right? Reminds me of the gun from what's it called? The medic's gun from Team Fortress 2, because it shoots needles, right? I feel like a full year and a year and 2 months for a new archer. You got time. That's not like right up in your face in terms of new arrival servants. Alright, I guess we're doing all this quick stuff with Astolfo, because we're 1 turn away from NPing with Fran. So let's make sure we have all the stars we need. I mean, you're already set for archers, so you don't even care. You're probably gonna be still skilling those guys up when you get Nightingale, right? Oh, more archers? Yeah, I know Chloe's coming, because I was actually looking up how to get one of the CEs for her event. Gil is like one of the best 5 stars. Like, even though he doesn't have like loop potential, the fact that he is single target and AoE is just so good. Team Buster. Big Buster crits there, man. Like, Emiya has some rad burst damage when he wants to pull it out. Like it's an easy 50. He NPs and it's like an easy 50 stars. Well, I mean, it's slightly easier with Atalante, but it's just like flood the field with stars, do a billion crit damage. Like it's even grosser because I got Waver here for like another 75% crit damage. Like I can see like 80. I can crit for like 60k with Emiya, easy. Yeah, the 3-stars for archers are like the best. Like of all the servant classes for 3-star and below, I feel like archers is one of the best. Every single one of the archers is just so good. Right, Fran failed the kill, that's fair. Like, which of the archers can you really complain about? I guess maybe like Tawara? And that's only because he's not like insanely good, he's just above average. Like, Billy has a 50% battery and a quick NP, so he does bananas he does like bananas NP damage if you have a 50% CE thing on him. You just like pop him out and you're like, oh, I deleted someone, okay. And he's got like an evade, so he's still decent if he doesn't like one-shot the boss. There's our royal icing. I see, we got, I like this little pun. We got royal icing, it's like an ice flavored dress, and then Saber's royalty. Or, yeah. Saber, Lancer, Alter is royalty. Be specific, you never know who's watching. This is an ascension item? Yeah, okay. Pop it in Uriel, carried you through Camelot. Yeah, my Uriel carried me through Camelot pretty hard too. There's a lot of servants that are just so good. Gawain is your suffering if you don't have good anti-man. Or good archer damage. Oh my goodness, why does I keep looking here? Alright, why do I keep looking here? Actually, we should stop because that 30% bonus is relevant. We'll put it on waiver. Yeah, I only had oh shit, we have another. We can actually buy another of them, but not for now. Yeah, we can't buy this. We'll buy those now. This will probably be my last run of this specific one. Where are you? Give me some refreshes. Yeah, that is a pretty rough. It is pretty rough going through with like 3 stars, especially if you don't have their skills up or them like fully leveled. Like, you just run into a couple walls and it'll take you like a few weeks to get past them if you... Or you just have to like pound your face, grind your face into them, right? For a while. Cool. So Waver's got his arts damage up. I don't think we have an arts... Oh yeah, we have Ryoma, but like Ryoma's not AoE, so we're not gonna bring Ryoma. 3 days? 3 days to clear Camelot, or 3 days of stopped at a boss? Yeah, 3 days stopped at a boss. That makes sense. Yeah, it's tough getting through him. Once you're through him, it's not so bad, because I feel like Mordred works pretty... Like, Mordred versus Gwaine, very similar in terms of difficulty, so once you've beaten one, you definitely know how to beat the other, but... The first time you run into Gwaine, you're just like, shit, I need archers. I need really good archers, too. Or really good RNG a lot of the time. I managed to I managed to squeak by Mordred by getting like a lucky stun on a Tesla NP. I ran Tesla instead of Gil for the random NP chance because I believe he's also super effective against Mordred. Because he's like effective against Heaven and Earth or something like that. Yeah, you could just Charm Lock with Uriel. It's so good. NP, boss is stunned. Skill, boss is stunned. And then you use Tesla's stun, and then you use the Mystic Code stun, and then by that time Uriel's NP has charged again, and use CC again, and then you use the skill again. And it's like the boss gets in like 3 attacks the whole fight. Alas, they don't seem to like charm locks anymore. They keep putting in bosses who are immune to it. I can't imagine why. Alright, now that we got like 3 event Cs, the only thing we need is a Buster. We need a Buster, because I don't have a lot of AoE Arts NPs. Although, yeah, we could actually run, if we have enough damage, we can run Hokusai and melt people with 100% damage. You can't do like 200k against that guy without buff stacking though. If she does like 30-ish, so it'd be like 60k to the whole wave. Might actually be better than running Fran now that we have arts. Now that we have arts up. Archeria. Now that's a super good counter for that fight, because for both that one and Gawain, if you do charge drain, which again, Uriel also has charge drain, which makes it really good in that fight. You use that and it's just like, oh, you're at full charge? Now you're off by 1, you'll have to charge next turn. Oh, Archeria looped. I'll do it again, drain your charge. Boss does. No NPs, no trouble. Whole gimmick is washed away. What is this? What is this? What is this Buster hand? What is this Buster hand? Yeah, I didn't know how disgusting Archeria was when I got there. Now, I definitely go for a strategy like that. That just works perfectly, especially if you have some way to jumpstart her. Alright, we actually killed those guys early thanks to that Buster chain, which is kind of awkward for us. Yeah, she complements Gil really well, because she's like, Gilgamesh does the big damage, and then if you need to like fight a boss that has break bars, you just bring her. The only downside is neither of them have any real survivability. God damn it, we actually wanted... you know what, Ernie is friend this time. We probably didn't need that. Alright. That's why you got the that's why you got Gil so fast, right? Orion does have survivability. And CC. I believe she charms as well. I think she has charm. Yeah, it's unfortunate she doesn't do the damage you really want her to. Otherwise, she would be fantastic. No, she doesn't. Oh, she just has the bonus anti-female or bonus anti-male damage. It's on a skill, right? I can remember some of her abilities. It's not all of them. Where is Orion? No, we don't want Chad Orion. We want regular one. Blah blah blah. 20% attack up is okay, I guess. Yeah, you don't even have to level that one. Then there's the special attack, 100%, and the evade. So she has hard defense on Mind's Eye Fake. What's the chance to decrease charge? Okay, it's not 100%, that's 6. Oh, after it's leveled up, it's 100%? Never mind. I'm sure you'll get the NP upgrade. Is that out already? It's probably out already. So she's got like 100% charge drain chance. That's not bad. Like charge drain on NP is pretty good. I haven't actually used Orion very much, so I don't know if her NP gain's any good. She obviously, I can see that she doesn't have a battery, but like for keeping bosses just off their NPs or buying you the extra turn, that's actually really handy. Cause it, like before the interlude, it's a percentage chance to drain, which is unreliable, which you don't really want. But at 100%, it's like waivers NP, where you're just like, I know this will buy me a single turn at least, and that'll be the one turn you need to push their break bar so they don't like double NP or something crazy like that. Oh yeah? Okay, 50-50. Let's see, merry-go-round. Yeah, merry-go-rounds has churros. We want feathers, so churros good for us. Alright. Churros and assassin. We don't have a buster up, damn it. Oh no, I know where this is going. Is this where the buster ends up with more crit on the card after their Stargather went down? Oh god. Ugh. No, I hate that so much. I've had that happen to me where you're like, I just need a little bit more. I want that 100% crit chance. And you basically like re-roll the stars and it's like, how did this happen? My star weight should be way higher. Okay, we want churros. Churro and Sitnai today. This guy likes Penth more than I do. Holy crap. NP5 10 10 10 level 100 command codes. The only thing. Yeah, Mash has like pretty good star gather. It's almost frustrating. I don't mind it as much because they're trying to shift her into a buster servant, like a combat servant, and if they manage to do that, that would be okay, but right now, it's super irritating, because you're like, oh, why does Mash get all these stars? I need my real servants, like my Berserker, who has garbage Stargather, to get something. 10%. We have literally 0 churro up, so I'm actually going to take this. I don't even know what to do here. This CE does almost nothing for me. I guess we can swap like these out. Swap these into something useful. What's this do? Just arts and NP strength? I mean, if we're doing arts and NP strength, I can just rock the other one of this, the one that gives NP strength and arts up, and charge gauge. I do not have a second berserker, let alone a second quick berserker. And I only have arts, and obviously Shiki isn't AoE. And he is quick, I believe. Oh, this is all riders though, this isn't... you know what, I could try Hokusai. I could try Hokusai for the decent neutral damage. He has arts. It's like 100% damage. I do not have a Skaha Assassin. That is before I started. I would run Skaha Assassin if I had them, because she would be good here. The first event I participated in was, I think, the Da Vinci rerun, and that was, I like only barely got to participate in that. I started like end of last year. I think this... I don't think this will actually kill the note. I'm worried this will not kill the note, so I'm going to take Assassin. And just run Aerial Drive. Okay, she does double. She does double plus like 10%. If I gave Hokusai 100%, she'd be doing double with her NP. And Hokusai has better damage up, but she wouldn't be doing good face card damage. We'll take Hokusai and see where this goes. Great. What's the worst that happens? Like, we end up going to our backline that's actually kind of competent this time. Although, not great at counterclassing. Summer rerun NP4. Oh, okay. Do you have Skaha Assassin? Alright. She's alright. Her kit's really weird though. I've seen a few people, I saw a few people rocking her when I started playing. I've used her a bunch of times. She has like that weird taunt and NP gain thing that like MASH kind of has going on. And like a defense up. So it's a weird toolkit, but she's not bad. Let's see, these could be killed with the bonus damage, I think. The only issue now is we don't have a lot of NP, so we will have to gather a bunch, which we'll get from face cards pretty quickly. Yeah, we'll just start off killing one of these. Actually, time to check. How much does your Brave Chain do to these guys with waiver buffs? Okay. We have enough to do like 30. We do like 36, 37k thanks to the art up. That's not bad. That's irritating. Alright. Waiver cards. Yeah. Right, please. There we go. If you certain servants, if you ask them nicely, will just crit for you on demand. It's really good. Seems Hokusai is one of them. I must have forgotten that somewhere. I feel like MP4, even if Skaha Assassin's a little bit awkward. Oh, come on, 361. I feel like even if Skaha Assassin's a little bit awkward. Oh, no worries. I was like talking to myself about the damage that Hokusai puts out with the Brave Chain. I was gonna say, Skaha Assassins. My follow-up was that Skaha Assassin NP4 is still pretty good. Like, at NP4 Welfare is still an NP4 4-star. Even if Skaha's a little bit awkward, that's still a lot of NP damage you can put out. Which, like, here is basically all we want. Yeah, so I think we can probably kill these guys. I think we can kill, like, the 2 riders and seriously injure the dragon. Okay. That's the goal, at least. Oh, we even have waivers NP if we were really worried about the damage. I'm not actually too concerned. I'm fairly confident we have enough damage. Let's find out together, shall we? Does NP1 have enough? Yep. That was about where I wanted to be. Ideally, we would have killed that guy, but that's not the worst outcome for us. We can, like, NP this turn again, right? If we really want to kill it, there's our next NP. Hooray for Hokusai! Alright. That will definitely kill him. Let's get some stars and then kill him. Regrettably, we did not kill him in 1 NP, but Hokusai has ridiculous art gain right now. Well, it's only gonna be like a couple percent because there was only 1 guy this time, but that was fun. I can more or less take Hokusai in place of Semiramis for this node. That's not too bad. Obviously, I think I'm replacing her with Semiramis when I get the Buster up, but for now, we're good. 200,000. Got the defense down. Unfortunately, we got these cards we can't use because we're going to stun ourselves. Yeah, that sucks. Ooh, the double whammy. Low star gen sucks. Low star gen and low NP gain really suck. Sometimes it's not too bad if you're just like, you know, loading them up with like a starting charge and a waiver and then just NPing and being done, but when you're actually trying to push damage, it really sucks. Over the course of a few turns. Those were Buster crits. Oh, waivers crit up is so good. Oh my gosh, fangs! I love fangs. Keep giving me the fangs. Oh, that's painful. That's painful. Kotaro makes more stars with a quick chain than she does when she like does her like 7-hit NP or something. Like it has a lot of hits. Oh, we're like 4 off getting that Buster up. Alright. I'm actually okay with just running Hokusai again. I think Semiramis might actually be better in general, though. We have to face card a little bit too much for Hokusai to be amazing here. Give me those potato things. Or chocolate things. I don't think I've actually had churros. They look like they're chocolate. Kotaro actually has really good star gen though. I like him. So that's what he was like. Before I got Semiramis, I was actually planning on leveling him up as my AoE assassin. That's why he's like level 40. Because his attack animations look cool, he generates a lot of stars, his NP gain's not bad. He's got like that targetable dodge, which, you know, I mean, everyone's used MASH, they know that targetable hard defenses are really good. I think he's got a good set of abilities. I forget what his other skills are. I can't pull them up off the top of my head, but I think he has a good skill set. Alright, let's see. Okasa can almost definitely kill that guy. I don't know if she can kill this one. We'll find out.
トーンときたよ。したり。超こざいな。こうだ。わらわらとふろめきな。
With no buffs, she runs with quick NP. Okay. Okay. With overkill. Alright, alright. Pulling out the old damage, or pulling out the old stat calculator. Oh my god, Waver, get your cards out of my face, Waver, please. I know you're critical to this fight, but I don't want to see 4 Waver cards.
つまらん。仰せの通り。罠だ。罠だ。
That's like, I feel like that's about right for a servant that has no quick up or star drop rate. It doesn't actually sound too bad reading it. I'm sure it feels painful. What's her hit count on her NP? It's got to be a decent number, right? 43 sounds really low. 43 sounds like Scott, Assassin. It's like, hold on. What is it? It's like, yeah, Star Shore, 25% chance. What is the hit chance on Gable Alternative? 5 hit count. It's a 5 hit count? Quick NP is 43. Yeah, that does sound painful now that I think about it. Because Emiya starts with like literally 0. Because he's a buster card, and with his buff he gets like 50 stars. She even has presence concealment, giving her, I mean, it's a terrible rank of presence concealment, but it's a couple percent. So she's actually at like 27. I'm not actually sure how this works, if this puts it up to 27 effective, or if it's just 2% of 25. Either way, that is pretty low. For the 5 hit count quick card, because she's got like good star drop rates. I mean, the best you can get for star drop rates is quick, right? So you'd expect it to be a lot higher, because like, what's her name? Atalante. Atalante, how many hits does she get? She has actually worse star gen per hit, but she has like Beyond Arcadia, so she has double the hit count and gains. I guess the gaining stars is cheating, but like she's basically a guaranteed 50 stars whenever she NPs, right? To get 30-ish% on this. Does she have a passive for it? No. Okay, so it's like 11 doubled. Yeah, I think the quick saves her, because she has 50%, so she goes up to 12%. Whereas, like, I mean, that does... I mean, based on this math, that should be it. What's her hit count? 333? That's weird. It actually shouldn't be too bad. Unless I thought it was like you got this much in Stargame. It's like 50%. Because typically people are like, Atalanta's NP is a free 50 stars. I guess it's because she gets the extra 15 from Phoebus Catastrophe down here. That she actually guarantees the 50. Kind of like how Astolfo's NP only generates so many stars because he gains stars off it too. Yeah. I mean, Astolfo just generates a good amount of stars off this anyway because mine's at rank 10, which is handy. Yeah, he gains like 10 stars, which isn't as good, but I mean, Astolfo isn't good at star gen in the first place. Does? Oh, she does have the quick up that all the other Skahas have. Wait, so if with like, yeah. I get what you mean, man. I mean, if hers gave her stars, she'd pass 50. Or if she hit like 7 times, I think she'd be at 50. Like, overkill hits are absolutely insane for generating stars and NP. Yeah. That sucks though. It looks like her start gen's not too bad, but I can see why that's frustrating. That's only one I'd get out of here. Oh no, I've lost track of which servant's what. I've lost track of where I put each servant. I could have sworn we had, whatever. Yeah, okay, Skaha Assassin. That's unfortunate. 0.71%, 3. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Her NP gain. It looks like she has worse internals, actually. It actually looks like she has worse internals. The only thing saving her is the, catastrophe. Yeah, what about Orion? We'll go back to Orion. I don't actually know. I should... let's see. This website usually tells you if the quest's not out yet. Oh, piss off. I don't want an anchor point. Let's see. It says interlude quest 2. We can just Google that shit. Orion NP interlude. Can I find when it is? Clear Okean SP. When's it come out though? I want to know when it comes out, not if it. Well, not what the contents are. Is it out yet? I think it is because they didn't have comes out in NA on this date, which is usually what they have on that website. Sure, whatever works. Orion. Orion Interlude 1, we don't care about that. Interlude 2. Yeah. There we go. Her NP Interlude came out a couple years ago. So it's definitely available. How accurate is this? It's been updated pretty recently. God. This one is desperately needed. Potato damage on Semiramis is disgusting. Oh, Semiramis needs that upgrade. Her NP does no damage. Who else has skill? Are there any other skill ups that I'm looking forward to? Oh my god, who's giving Really? Shiki's getting more damage next year? Shiki's getting more damage? Are you serious? Like, she already does like 100k. Oh. It doesn't tell me what the interlude gives. Fuck, whatever. Look, we'll go to the actual servant page. It's like a 30% damage increase. Okay, so it's nothing too crazy. Sometimes... Oh no, it gives defense down. Defense down after. Oh my god. Shiki does not need damage. Shiki does not need... That's disgusting. She's gonna be hitting for like 120, 130k right there. Just walk in, stab someone for like 120k, and then give them defense down. I can't believe they stuck an actual upgrade on that. Like, sometimes they're really lazy and stick in, they're just like, oh, NP upgrade, more damage, done. Who do you think needs a strengthening? Whose strengthening are you looking forward to? Yeah, most people have her NP5. She's a welfare. Like you said. Your Pendragon. A Mordred skill? Nero battery 50%. Oh, that is a good one. She's getting that in her next. That's Bride, right? It's Bride that's getting the battery. It's not regular Nero, right? Bride. Is that regular Nero? Blah blah. Available 21. Yeah, no, normal one's getting a 30% buff. Okay. Yeah, a 30% arts up, debuff resist, and the heal. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. 30% battery and the arts up. That's good. Yeah, I was thinking, like, I thought it was only it was only 30%, but I didn't know Bride's up, because I was thinking this was 50%. I was thinking this is what it was, but damn, that's actually pretty good. 20% arts up. Like, she has like no damage. It's out of Imperial Privilege, so that's actually huge for her. This is already out, so that's cool too. Oh man, now I'm even more excited for the. Yeah, there is a new Saber animation set, right? I've seen that one on JP. That's the one where she swings it over her shoulder instead of straight down. And we get the face cam. Oh, Saber Alter's also getting a battery? Yeah, she kind of needs that. It's really awkward not having a battery on servants like that. Like, I probably would not have leveled my actual Saber if she didn't have that battery interlude already. I mean, I believe it's probably a 30% battery at rank 10, right? That would make sense. Who else is getting interesting skills? Oh my god! Oh, this one's select. This is the one that makes him hit like a train, right? Yeah, this is the absolute. Oh, it's flat 20. Interesting. I thought it would be 30 because we've seen a lot of scaling to 30 ones, and like regular sabers is scales up to 30. High chance to increase own attack. Five times. 5 times. Oh, the Crosiamoris is quick? No, that's good. That means this damage scaling is higher than normal. If you look at, we'll go to like, no, I'm not going to change that page. If you go to like, let's go to here's a single target Buster Saber. Obviously Masashi. Masashi's like a single target Buster Saber. If you look at, upgraded NP, does 800%. He's doing 1600% damage. Quick NPs do more damage than Buster NPs. Like, their multiplier's always higher. Yeah, Buster does have higher base damage. That's why the multiplier on NPs is higher, and it still outstrips you. So this is like 1200 effectively. This is effectively like 1200, but this is 60. This is like a 1600 at 8, so it's like 1400, I believe. Like I believe quick is like 0.8, right? So like times 0.8 is like 1280. So it actually does more damage. Yeah, and Caesar's NP5 for everybody. So when he gets a fucking 50% attack buff, that is also increased probability based on his remaining hit points. He hits like an absolute train. As I recall, people were like, what the fuck is this buff? When oh, hello, Excalibur. We're talking about how crazy Julius Caesar's NP damage buff is when it comes out. Like, 50% activates before, up to 50% flat attack activates before NP damage. He absolutely melts people. It's like he outdamages like a lot of servants just with this attack. You have to be like multi-NP level, NP 5 stars to do anywhere near his damage. You need like, I think it's like, you need like NP4 Okita, right? It's like disgusting. That awkward moment where you're like, how do I not have 5 copies of this stupid 3-star? I've been there, and I'm still there on like 2 servants in NA. It's like, how do I not have another copy of this guy? Obviously, like, story locked ones, there's exceptions for, but yeah, we were just taking a quick break to talk about upcoming interludes, and we got on Julius. This guy's disgusting 50% damage before frickin' NP. Who does this? You can like just, it's not even a quick up, so you can like slap Scotty's 50% on him. Not that he'd loop, but he'd just hit harder. You don't even have to think about it. Cause this came out like last year, right? I'll see. It wasn't Caesar that burned Rome, it was Nero, so that's safe. Burning Nero is fun. Burning Nero and copies of Jean is where the jokes are at. He can? Nice. Who else would be cool? Who else's upgrades are coming that are gonna be cool? Nobunaga gets an NP upgrade. Ruler, King Proteus. I mean, I actually remember when some of these came out too, so. Who almost? Oh yeah, the all Buster cards. We're too recent now. All Buster cards. This disgusting upgrade for Herc. The MERs. These are all recent ones. All 4 of the Fate Stay Night buffs were hilarious. Emiya changing to be like an amazing arts archer. A fistful of Buster cards for Artoria. Oh, that was good stuff. Alright. I think I'm gonna swap back to the game now. The True Gorilla. 5 Buster cards. You thought Gawain was a monster. Get ready for Artoria. Right. We were like fapping about with Hokusai. Alright. We're gonna have things up next turn, so we actually want to do like... Get my stupid Buster Up card after beating this this battle. So I can finally run my assassins. Awkward moment when you don't have a AoE quicker arts assassin who's leveled. All busters apparently. Alright. Oh, that was dumb. I just realized that. That should have been on Fran. Oh well, no take backsies. I'm playing like a moron now. There's a new person, therefore I must play like a complete and utter fool. Alright, we'll just go with this. We already screwed it up by not giving Fran the 30%. It's like, Hokusai has a 30% battery on her evade. So it's a really dumb idea not to use it. Oh yeah? Just went straight for the points. I'm actually supposed to be playing Unlimited Blade Works in a bit, but I'm gonna keep going because I want to get a few more things finished in the event. Oh, no, please, hit Fran one more time. Alright, well, we got a bunch of Fran cards, that's good enough. I don't think this will kill him, but I want to anyway. I do not think that will kill him. It should put him pretty close to the crits, though. Fuck! Alright, well... you're going through it fast. I'm like taking it easy because there's a raid event I want to do. I screwed up and Hokusai crit way too hard, killing that guy instantly. Alright. Oh no. This is not going well. We didn't even... I know, it was there, and I was like, I wanna have Hokusai and Fran NP next turn, so I'm gonna have Hokusai go first, because I don't think she can kill it. I should have just done Fran. Like, Fran wouldn't even kill. There was a 0% chance Fran killed it with her arts card. She only needed to hit once. Like, a single hit would put her to 99%. If we were counting throws, that would be the throw of the night. Alright, we're gonna get it here. But I'm gonna feel super dumb. Hokusai won't kill either of these because he doesn't have any damage ups now. Like, we don't even have Waver's attack buff right now because we screwed that up so hard. Oh my god. It's just a lesson. Don't try to do 3 things at once. Well, you can, but you'll screw things up all the time. I'm okay with Waver dying, who cares? Oh yeah, we have this Sittenai. I haven't actually seen her in this outfit before. Alright, those are what her portraits look like. I kind of wish she was in center screen. Oh well. We're like boring a random Sittenai for the CE. Alright. So since we like totally screwed up and got Waver killed, okay, doesn't matter for the stun. Oh, we totally screwed up and got Waver killed. We're gonna... Yeah, that's alright. Blasted tree. and we can get Hokusai pretty close to NP.
いい
ト
よ。
ーンときたよ。
As long as I don't do something stupid like put Blasted Tree first and then put cards after it. That would be like, oh my god. After all this, that would be the dumbest thing. Being like, yeah, I'll just screw up this run even more and like stun myself and then have 2 cards to follow up on it. Alright. Mistake of the night, but it's still funny. I believe we can buy the Buster one for this. Yeah, here we go.
あんたら真面目やわ。はいはい、これやね。
Cool. We're still using Fran, because Fran's cute. We have no bonus churro things, so I'm gonna go with those for now, because I believe you don't get any of the event items from the raid. Which is why I'm more concerned about getting the shop stuff than I am about the points. Sure, that's fine. Okay. As much as I like you, Hokusai, you're only NP1, and there's a couple issues I have with rocking you to this event. Oh shit, we did again, right? Yeah. I swear I do that like I do this every event. I completely forget how that CEs you buy in the shop show up in your bags until I go to look for them. The art for that's also pretty good. Man, this event they knocked it out of the park with event CE art. A lot of times it's really middling, but this one it's like every single one of them is a banger. Like I like this one. Yeah, like I mean, I know these servants weren't here, but it reminds me of Lost Belt 1. There also weren't bears in Lost Belt 1, but it's a very Russian themed CE. It looks so good. Obviously, everyone loves Royal Icing. Yeah, I'm sure you've all got a copy, so I don't need to bring that up on the big screen. And then like this CE here, which I'll just bring up again. Even this one looks awesome. Like, look at that art. Isn't that awesome? It's so good. Anyway. Like, none of the CEs in this event are bad. Like, it's nice to be looking forward just to the art. Even this one with Ku is good, but that's because I'm biased and kind of like Ku. I mean, I feel like most people like him, but it's still just a bit of bias. Alright, and we can't get any of the churro things from here, so we're just gonna totally not do that because that would put us over cap. What are we gonna rock? We can actually cut her because there's no real reason. As long as we have an event bonus servant who costs less. You are the cheapest and you're also 10%. And then we run this. This is actually better for us than just shooting because it's 40%. Yeah, the artists for this game are pretty good. Yeah, she does give flat 30%, but the other event CEs don't give 30%. Like the 3-star one, like this one doesn't give anything. So if I equip this, it's more efficient. Yeah, she does give 30% by herself, so if I can equip both, it's better. But we're already running MASH to keep our costs down. Like, we could drop Waiver if we wanted to. I think that would slow things down too much. We've already, like, raised our points drop rate considerably. Yeah. Yeah, by himself, Hans isn't efficient, but we don't have the cost to spare. We'd have to drop something else. And, like, these CEs are 12 and 30%, and so is Shootin'. Shootin's 12 and 30%. So whatever gives us more of something is better. Mash is 0 and 20%, so she's like the most efficient in terms of cost here. If I could run shooting, I would, but I'd have to cut out one of these. I'd have to cut out one of my front line to get them in. Oh, actually, I don't need aerial drive. What the heck am I doing with aerial drive? I can just drop that, yeah. Run shooting. I don't even know why I had this on him. Get it out of here. We can just toss this. I don't care what we put on. Good enough. Yeah. We don't. I don't know why. I was leaving it on because I think I swapped it off. We shouldn't have even had that on previously. We should have had 20, 30. Is there a 4-star? You know, I'm not gonna look for 4-star CEs that are 3-star CEs that are efficient enough. If he dies, he'll have a calm one. We'll go with that. Yeah, the aerial drive could easily have been thrown out. No way we needed aerial drive on Waver. He has like one Buster card and doesn't deal NP damage. The only thing that did was help his basic face card damage. That last run truly was a scuffed run. If we were actually running, oh god, aerial drive on Waver. Oh, like any CE would have been better there. Alright. We don't care about magic resist for riders, so we'll just do those. And we need a total of 5% in 3 turns from Semiramis. Wow, that's convenient, 5%. Unfortunately, we have Buster up on Semiramis, which makes our cards still kind of suck. Yeah, we'll just melt this weak health guy. I don't think this will kill him. I think we're really close, but we just missed. We don't need our NP gain up. Like, Fran needs 50%. Oh, like, we don't actually need her NP gain up right here. Unless we want to NP on this wave for, like, the last guy, I wouldn't use it, because... like, okay, fine. Here, we can use it here. We'll probably get max. But I was thinking we'd probably be really close to max anyway, because Fran needs a lot of NP to NP. And if we use Semiramis with this Buster up, she will probably kill the second wave. Like, we'll do this. We'll do this because we might be getting overkill here. Yeah, we're definitely getting overkill. Like, now it doesn't matter. I think we're gonna have Waver's abilities soonish. Fran. Then Semiramis. Okay. I guess we went full Buster and we actually could have used that. Yeah, we're actually like a turn off. Okay. I think I want to use Fran this turn. I don't actually know who has more NP damage. Like 30% more. We're not gonna have NP up. And we don't have stars, so definitely using Semiramis. Gonna wash your dog's plates for them to eat. Alright. Good stuff, my man. Gotta treat those dogs nice. They're all good dogs, right? Why not use Galvanism since you do gain NP from this? The only downside to this, I think, is... Good night, Akai. It's pretty freaking late for you, man. Have a good night. The only awkward thing about giving Semiramis Buster up is, she does not care about Buster up on most of her cards. Did we kill this guy?
では 仰せろ
Yeah, that's crazy late, man.
罠だ
I hope you don't have to get up early, because that's rough. Nice hanging out with you, though. Have a good night, man. Oh, when did you start playing Excalibur? Oh god. Oh god. At like 4 AM? Oh god. And this guy's crazy. No farmers. Yeah, we didn't kill with Fran's NP, that sucks. So we don't have the damage we want for Sanaramus. That's fine. I'll accept it. Guess we'll get a Buster. Get up at 8. Oh god. Lost your main account? Yeah, the first thing I did when transferring my account to my computer was I just instantly was like, okay, I don't want to lose this thing. I'm taking this game seriously. I have like all my recovery information, basically half the account's details, including like all the rares, all that junk for recovery, sitting in a Google Docs. I'm like terrified that a random thing's gonna change that. Okay, Fuyuki to Lost Belt in 4 days? I mean, I'd want that account back. Oh, she mysticized me! Oh my god. Okay, that does a lot less damage than I was thinking it would. I guess, with 30% Buster up, yeah, that would have been okay. I actually think Fran did more damage than Samiramis there, though. Which makes sense. She's NP2 and is a quick NP, right? This one's invuln. I don't care too much about invuln right now. Yeah, Waver can die. I don't want Fran to die, because I want to heal.
物理で殴るだけの戦いじゃ
Yeah. Fresh account's rough. Yeah, doing solos. I mean, I feel like if you've already beaten the game and you're just trying to get up, if you're just trying to get caught up, I don't feel like it's too bad to just solo your way through half the game. Like, it's perfectly reasonable. Like, you've already experienced the game in the first place, so like, you know, what's doing it again gonna do for you, really? Wow, NPing Fran twice. That's new. That's how it is. At least you know what to do going into it, right? Although, getting all the way through an event, this event's gonna be kind of rough. I don't know if you can actually get everything you want out of it. You probably can't get everything you want out of it without throwing apples, or in your case, probably quartz at it. I hope you can at least get like all the essential materials on natural AP. Actually, speaking of friends list, I see I just realized something. I actually have CEs now that are relevant to the event. So I should probably equip those on my support list. Oh, let's see. Do I want to give Fran that? I mean, I'm definitely giving Samiramis Buster. I'll give Astolfo the quick one. Event CE. Astolfo's quick. Samiramis is going to probably be the best Buster. She's probably the best Buster on this list. In terms of farming, because she actually has a decent battery. Nizan, not so much. What else would I throw down? Quick on her. Quick on her is okay for the raid, but the raid's not out yet, so I think I want on Fran. Everyone's just going to be farming right now. Uriel is arts, easy choice. She's out. I don't have a second Buster card, so that isn't a huge deal, never mind. Alright, this is fine. I don't know who I'm putting on. Drop rate up. You're way more efficient. People will take you if they're looking for that. As for this slot, what about the 3-star? Like, waiver isn't getting too much. Guess we'll go with drops. She's getting 30% and isn't a DPS, so she'll just sit in the back line. I forget which nodes drop popcorn. Whatever. The raid's not out yet, so no one's going to use Akita anyway. And I don't know if they'll actually use her during the raid. But she's a solid DPS. For blitzing things down. This looks okay. Oh yeah, Nero's just about done. Not that. I finally got my Okita to 10-10-10 this week, actually. Been nice. Next, I need the shells from this event so that I can get maybe I shouldn't talk about which skills I want to get on which 5 stars. Feels like it's just rubbing it in the face of someone who lost their account a little bit. Alright, we're looking for churros. None of this. None of this. Churros, where are you at? I won't be churros, good stuff. Sammy Ramis is a very awkward servant to be bringing to this. She has like a caster deck, and then her NP is Buster, so I have to give her the Buster CE. But like all her cards say take the artsy, and this event is not the easiest to avoid face cardigan. Like, I mean, like I guess I could bring a rash or something, but that's not until we've cleared points ladder, right? Alright. I kinda wish I actually got Summer BB. I don't really like the first 2 skins, but I really like her classic evil BV Overlord Ascension, the 3rd one. That and that she has Crater. CCC is her NP, which she didn't have in the freebie one. Welfare, that's the word. So you've blitzed through the Lost Belts. Actually, did you make it into Oniland? You just said to Lost Belt. You just said to Lost Belt. Are you still clearing Lost Belts? Because those are probably. Oh, I mean, they're not the hardest to clear once you know what you're doing, right? It's Shimosa. That's the hard node, right? Like clearing Shimosa would be crazy hard because you can't borrow any friend servants, right? God, that would be so hard. Give me this NP up. Yeah, you must be hella grateful they don't make you do that. Clearing Shimosa to get to the Lost Belts? Oh my god, that would be so painful. Like, you can't blitz Shimosa, you actually just need good servants. Nice crit, Fran. Semiramis got a similar thing. She just had to compete with you, you know? How it is with servants. One of them crits, the other one's got a crit to compete with them, and then we get in this awkward situation where we don't have enough NP for anything. I mean, Fran's only gained 10%, so 30% up isn't huge for her. Isn't gonna help her. But we can make it next turn. Alright. I haven't actually done a run through the game where I relied on my friends too heavily, or like overly heavily. This is like my main account, which I obviously did as like a total noob for half the time, and the other account I have is like mostly a 3-star, so I'm trying to avoid using other people's servants as much as possible. I mean, there's not a lot of people who actually put 3-stars that aren't like grailed to the gills on their friends list. But I'm trying. Alright, Semiramis. Sure. Doesn't even have attack buffs. I think we have enough to kill the first 2 guys. I'm so looking forward to Semiramis's NP interlude. Her damage was surprisingly disappointing for a 5-star. She didn't kill that guy. You have 100% buster damage up. What are you doing, Semiramis? Now all they have to do for me is fix this stupid skill. 8 stars. Why? It costs 8 stars to use her stupid skill. That should not be a thing. 8 stars to use her only attack steroid that she needs to do basic things like clear doors, or not doors, hands. How embarrassing is it for a 5-star that can't kill hands by themselves? At like level 90, 1000, 1000. I need something to do, so Semiramis is just gonna NP here. We got the defense down off, that's all that matters. Alright. We'll rely on the NP damage up to get me somewhere. Nothing else. Nothing to see here. Just Semiramis carrots going on. That's going well. Suppose this event isn't too bad if you have like max level but low skill servants getting going, because they like give you massive stat boost once you get into the event. But I don't know how easy this event is to actually clear as like a relatively new player. Like, I'm not worried because I'm running high level servants. But this definitely isn't the easiest event I've played through. Still, Lost Belt 3 hype. One churro on each of those. One churro on Merlin. That is not what we want. Yeah, my current plan, as I said earlier, was just to get the CE, or not the CEs that give me increased drop rate, because I'm gonna get a shit ton of points during the raid. So, are you a big fan of? I don't know if you're still here. Are you a big fan of Mordred? Because what I've seen of the PV. We're getting some more Mordred in Lost Belt 3. I am really looking forward to that. Mordred is one of my favorite servants. Alas, I do not have her. The gacha gods were not kind to me during Apocrypha. But I'm still looking forward to it. It'll give me a wonderful excuse to use Mordred in scenarios where I should never use Mordred, because my usual strategy on this account, even though I've been playing for a while, is usually to always take story summons. I feel like, I mean, obviously it's not the best choice most of the time, but it gets me like a little bit more immersed because I feel like they're actually there. Like even for this event, I'm still sticking Sit-Nai or Chiyohime in like the front line when they're available as story supports. It reduces the amount you're divorced from the gameplay a little bit. At least that's the way I feel. It's like, oh, this is cool. That person's actually really there helping you out. Whereas if you're just like doing it with friend supports, whatever's the best choice, it's more like a game. So this is like my story account. My like alternative account, like my Japanese account, I use for. I mean, I can't read Japanese very well, but I'm pretty atrocious at it. I can barely read any of it. But I use that account once in a while, and I just skip all the story stuff. Although I am trying to learn a little bit of Japanese, so maybe when I can read it properly, I might actually go for a real read through. In the distant future, when I slow down on streaming and playing video games to actually focus on it instead of doing it like 30 minutes, an hour a day. It's a lot of work to learn a language. I was actually faffing about on Duolingo for a while. So I was like, oh, I always wanted to learn a language. So I like picked German because I was like, I don't know what to pick. And I think my parents knew I was learning it on Duolingo, and they were like, "Oh yeah," they bought me like a learning German book for my birthday. And I realized then I was like, "What the heck am I doing? Learning German? Like, why would I learn this language? It has no benefit to me in real life. I'm just doing it for fun. Am I really serious about learning a language?" Like, the other thing I like doing is screwing around and making up new, not new letters. Like new writing styles, so like making like symbols, hieroglyphics, stuff like that. I was like, I can get two things I want done at once if I just sit down and start learning Japanese or Chinese, obviously. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna actually do Chinese. I'm actually gonna do Japanese, because I mean, there is the fringe chance that it actually becomes useful or relevant to me, whereas it's pretty hard to justify German being useful. Oh, we missed the defense. That's unfortunate. Since episode 5 is not out yet. 1,000,000 or 800? Damn, you're like doing some serious farming, especially because you don't have an actual farming servant. Actual set of farming servants. That must be a long amount of progress. No worries, you aren't missing anything. I might take a short break in a bit, because I'm thinking of swapping over to Fate Stay Night again. I really want to get through Unlimited Blade Works. Okay, so maybe Fran doesn't do that much more damage. That's fine. Stream notifications on Twitch are very wonky. I've definitely missed a lot of streams. Like, for some people, I mean, you could, or you could just watch it with me. I'm not gonna stream the Fate route as I've already played it this year. But after Unlimited Blade Works, I'll be doing Heaven's Feel, which should be like a month. I'm guessing it's gonna be about a month from now. I'm only doing like 2-4 hours a weekish. Yeah, it is pretty time. Yeah, they are pretty time consuming, and yeah, definitely focus on your school, man. That's way more important than playing video games. It's not like the game's new or you're gonna like lose an audience. Like the game's been around for like 15 years-ish. It's probably gonna last a while. It'll be there when you get around to it. Grand Order has limited time events, so you know when you're playing that, you kind of need to do them. Actually playing through Fate Stay Night, you can take your sweet time on. Like, if you already know the whole story, I would almost say, like, if you've already know the whole story with of Heaven's Feel, or you've seen all 3 movies, which would be the whole story anyway, I would say you could just like jump into Hollow Ataraxia or something, because at least then it would be entirely new to you. Like, while I enjoy the details of Fate Stay Night, I can definitely see why some people would be like less entertained with it, because it does take a little bit out of it if you know everything about it. It's not as exciting because you're like, oh, what's going on here? You're like, I know this is the scene that happens next. Oh man, you gotta see those movies. Ufotable's doing them. Where it's like, they look amazing. Unfortunately, they aren't available on a streaming platform, at least in North America, but I've seen the first 2, and I'm waiting for the release of the 3rd one on DVD so I can get a copy of it. It's so good. Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, I'm like only halfway through Unlimited Blade Works, but I have read the Fate route, and I know the plot of most of Heaven's Feel. The Fate route, if you've seen the Studio Dean version, is very close. The only difference is like they cut out this really weird Medea arc. Basically, like Medea just shows up and dies. Other than that, it's very similar to the Studio Dean adaptation, even if people don't like it. Like, people just hate the Dean adaptation. I don't think it's that bad. Unlimited Blade Works has been almost dead on the whole time. The only thing I've done is expand on a couple points, like a few of the scenes that were kind of neutral to me in the anime were like really hit hard, especially a few of the dream sequences. They're like way better done in the novel. A couple of the fights are better explained, but like I feel like you generally get the gist of things. Obviously, Fate Stay Night visual novel is the starting point, but I'm like one of. Yes, there are several inner monologues that are missing for Unlimited Blade Works, and it makes Shiro look like slightly less of a dick. I mean, he still looks like a complete dick, but you can kind of see his perspective in a few scenes, so you hate him a little bit less. I forgot my ending. That's probably the biggest part of Unlimited Blade Works, is that it adds Shiro's personal commentary, which really helps because it's like same thing with the Fate route. It also helps there because he looks super sexist. I mean, he is kind of a little bit sexist, but he looks even worse if you just watch the anime for the Fate route, because he says some like really stupid shit, but then his internal monologue is like, I just need to come up with an excuse so that like Saber doesn't get hurt, because I don't think other people should be I don't think other people should put their lives in danger. My life is worth less. It's me who should be putting my life on the line. Stuff like that, which a lot of that is missing in the anime. So it's like definitely a good read if you want to understand Shiro more, but if you're just about the plot, it's not as critical. Like, yeah, I'm not saying to skip it. It's just I don't know I don't know your motivation for reading it, so I'm giving my perspective on why I was reading it and what I got from it, which was those things. Yeah, the most important thing is it makes you understand Shiro a lot more, so it kind of raises your opinions of him. As I feel like a lot of people either love or hate Shiro. I'm kind of still in the not a huge fan. I'm kind of not really a huge fan of him still, but I can kind of understand where he's coming from most of the time. Let's see. I know, right? Sometimes it just can't get off your mind. I want a brave chain with Fran so badly. Bad idea. No, Ethereal, no. We aren't doing this. We can do that next turn. Yeah, I always hate when that happens, when you're just like, you're like laser focused on one thing, it like distracts from all the other shit. Like, it's so hard to focus at work sometimes. I mean, I don't have like an ADHD diagnosis, but I can kind of sympathize. I can sympathize at least with being like laser focused on something, or being unable to concentrate on your normal tasks because you're like, God damn, this thing is so exciting. I can't wait to get to it. I had like, I actually had a couple days at work these last couple weeks where I was just like, shit. All I want to do is watch Hollow live streamers. Hella annoying. Hella annoying when you're like, oh, I should be working and I'm thinking about what I want to watch or whatever all day. Pretty sure like one of those days I basically threw the whole day in the toilet, got nothing done. It's the worst. Alright. Oh, but I can't imagine how irritating ADHD is. How do we not? We're 1 star off. God damn it, Semiramis. I hate this. Friggin' 8 stars to use her attack buff. Alright. That's a thing. There's no way we do anything like killing these guys. I'm gonna use this. Okay. We'll get Waver rocking. That is hella annoying. Alright. Yeah. Alright, we'll go Brave Chain. Yeah, it's hella annoying. You're just like, okay, I'm gonna farm this. It's like, even if you don't have anything important to think about in Grand Order, you're just like sitting there replaying the whole plot of the last arc, or like your favorite scene. Like, I get a little bit of that sometime, like, I swear. I watched the second Heavensfeel movie, and I legit like sat down at my computer and did nothing. Not even like browse the internet, just sat there and was like replaying the movie. I'm like, why am I not just watching the movie? No, I'm just gonna replay it in my head. Oh, we got Mystic Eyes? Damn. Alright, well, that's a thing. Brian is super dead. Let's try not to make that happen. Brian is really close to getting her NP. So close, in fact, that since she's invuln, we're gonna do this. It's actually super irritating getting focused too, because like even if you can function at work sometimes, like I have other hobbies I like, and sometimes I just can't focus on the other hobby. I can only do one of them. Like, I play like 40k, and sometimes it's like I need to paint something for a tournament. Like, I actually need to do it, and I literally just sit there at my painting table and can't do it because I'm thinking about doing something else. Or like, I just don't like painting for like a month or whatever. I feel like that's just maybe depression, but like, who knows.